Okay, g'day guys. Today's adventure is I think it's about a 1957-58 Remington, and these are SL-5 Logmaster. So this saw's not mine, it's a chap by the name of Clive's, and we went to an auction last weekend and picked up a few bits and bobs. I picked up some home lights, which I'll show you. There's 4 home lights here. There's a Lombard, which looks like a XL-12 to me, which is good. I've got lots and lots of spares for those things. This thing here, whatever this is that I have to do some. This is all I've done is drag these out of the back of the vehicle actually, and another couple of XL-12s. I got those a pretty good deal though. Probably less than 50 New Zealand each, so I'm pretty happy with that. There was a lot of chainsaws there, but my pockets weren't deep enough. But Clive bought this old beauty, which I thought we'd get this, see if we can get this thing going. It's just sat here. Well, I don't know when it's been started the last time. I wouldn't have a clue actually. We just pulled it straight out of the auction, so I'll get the old camera mounted up and we'll go through the usual things, see if we can get a bit of spark. It seems to have plenty of compression, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm just using I don't know if you can see that there's an app on the phone to, make sure I'm looking at the right stuff. Actually, I might close that shed door. There's a bit of glare coming from that. It'll make any difference. Is that any better? A wee bit. Rightio. Okay, well, we'll check the spark and see what happens here. The only thing I did do is I blew that out a wee bit because it had a bit of dust and crap down there. Get rid of the old cup of tea. And the chain is just unbelievably tight, so I won't run it like that. So Clive got a good, you got a good score with this saw, mate. There's not too many of these about. And it's got the CJ8, which seems to be a common theme. Let's see if we've got the old spark. Yeah, we do. Unbelievable. Great spark. I barely pulled that and it was sparking. I'll just check down the... I believe these are about 80 odd, 70 odd, 80 odd cc's. I don't know if they were a copy of anything or whether it was just Remington's version. I don't really know much about them. I haven't really looked online or anything. But that's got incredible spark. Considering, I'll see if I can turn the light off and does it show up. Probably won't be able to see that, but it's got stacks of it. It's a bit orange, but as I said, I don't know how long this thing's been sat for. So I'll put a bit of two-stroke down the old bore, but I'm going to take off. No, that's not the right size. See if we can sort that chain arrangement out. So that looks like a 9/16. Yep, 14mm. That's handiest. Yeah, roger that.
I'm going to go up Hill Street. I'm not going to go up Pine Street.
Okay, I will take the radio up with you and see if it's what it's like up there. Okay, bye. I'm just making a little YouTube video of fixing a chainsaw, so everyone will know now that you say 10-4 over and out. Yes, I'll edit that bit out. No, we won't actually. We'll leave that in.
Okay, just 30 minutes of washing will finish this morning hanging out.
You can't say that online because then everyone thinks that I have something to do with domestic duties, and that doesn't work.
No, you need to wash it out 30 minutes. Thank you.
See what we have to put up with? Yeah, roger that.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, these little, by the by, bought these little things. They're on the public spectrum in New Zealand. They're a 5-watt BF888S, I think is the model number. Little Chinese things, Bayo things. Unbelievable. I have used quite expensive GME jobbies. On one of my videos you'll see we used those, and they were about, oh, they were the sharp end of $300 each. I've got 2 of these things and I've ordered another 4, but 2 of them landed in New Zealand 5 days later, $55 for the pair. It's bloody unbelievable. And they work. I don't know if they're as good as the other stuff. I haven't done a comparison. I do have a programming cable so I can make sure that they're on the legal network, and it appears that they are, but I need to check each channel. Yeah, so here you go. Doesn't really have much to do with chainsaws, does it? Bloody hell. It's, sun's not quite right there. And it looks like it's got a brand new chain on it, which is just unbelievably sharp too. What am I doing? Sure what the story is with that. Is that I think the tip might have seized. It's very tight in the bar. It really is. So it's a steel chain. What does it say there? It says on here on the bar, Remington Arms Company. Use, I presume that's 0.63, this is 6.3, so it might be use 0.63 chain, inch chain, whatever that means. 0.63. I'd have to, I've got a book there, a chain book, I'd have to have a look on that. But that's quite tight, it's almost like it doesn't bloody fit. Yeah, I don't know if that's ideal, to be honest. It's the old roller nose, Remington patent pending. Geez, real good, real nice bar. It's as clean as a whistle. I just think that chain's a bit oversized, to be honest. I'll have to do a bit more looking on that. I don't know if Clive's going to use this much. It might just be a wall hanging, and if that's the case, that's fine, but I thought we'd get it going anyway. I do have, I hope I have a carb kit for it. Everything's in incredibly good condition. Look at that. I tell you what, this thing would restore. Oh well, I think we'll probably just leave it anyway. As is. It doesn't look like it's been repainted. Real strange arrangement in here, eh, with this air cleaner business. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a real strange setup. It's got the I think it's got the Tillotson. Well, you know, that design of Tillotson. I'm pretty sure I've got quite a few carb kits for that. And the old throttle linkage is like something out of off a bathroom tap. It's that little chain mechanism down there, so I have to be very careful with this sort of stuff. Hopefully I can just get it to fire. Oh, look at that line. Geez, that line's rock hard. Which can be a bit of a problem when you try and take the lines off. You can break the end of that little cap there, and I think that's very hard to come by. So, I'm going to put a bit of WD down there. Well, jeez. I'll turn the compressor on, but you don't need to hear that because it's a bloody hell of a racket, that contraption. So we'll turn the contraption on. Jeez, I tell you what, it's almost impossible to get an air fitting these days. It doesn't bloody leak. Hopeless, that. Oh, looks like a sieve. Good old China again. Got a heap of compression, so I'm just going to put the. Oh, look at that. And it's leaking straight out the exhaust. If we can get it to fire, we'll be happy, then we can go further on. And I think it will, because it's got heaps of compression. Look at that. Amazing. Well, I'll tell you what, Clive, it doesn't get much easier than that, mate. There you go. Roll credits, video over. Unbelievable. I think you've got yourself a very good old classic saw here, mate. Well, you won't tell anyone what you paid for it, which was very good value for money, put it that way. For what you've got anyway, absolute bloody pearler. Right, I might give it a clean up. We'll take this clutch off, have a look at that. It's just putting stuff everywhere. That just screws. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty straightforward, folks. Clean that up, dump some fuel in it. I don't know how you get the head off the damn thing. I don't even think we need to go there. And give it a run. But we won't put that chain on because I don't like the look of that. I don't want to scour up your bar. I need to do a bit more investigating on that one. But she's looking good. Right, I'll make it. I'll get the air gun out, and so I'll make a bit of a mess. But yeah, I guess I could edit that, but I don't know. It's too hard. Yes. Well, the good news is that it looks like it's going to rain, which means I don't have to hang out the washing. So it looks like we've had a win on that front anyway. Well, that's the excuse we're going to use. I think I know what I did wrong here. Virtually no leaks whatsoever. That'll do. That'll do, pig. And I think what I did wrong here is, I can guarantee I know what I did wrong here. Yep. I just bought this air gun because it's got a nice long thing and a little rubber bit on there, and I thought, magic. And then to be clever, did I put thread tape on it? I don't think I did. No. That'll be the problem there. Possibly, or it could be in this little fitting, because I cheaped out and used ones that I had lying around. My compressor's not that well. I've had it for a few years. It's a 3-cylinder jobby, meant to be about 15 CFM, which I believe I was told was the highest you could get on single phase or thereabouts. But because of the climate here, oh, that's not enough, is it? It gathers a lot of moisture in it, and I haven't got a water tap on it. It's all a bit rough, to be honest. So I need to sort that out. It's a copy of an Italian one. That's a noisy damn thing though. I wouldn't mind getting one of those low revving, quieter ones. There we go. Yeah, so the carby's off, which it was just flooding out, so I need to clean all that up and check all that. This I couldn't get the needle and jet out because I don't know if you can see that, but that main screw that holds the metering lever in is a bit worse for wear. So, and that will have Loctite on that, so that could be a bit of a challenge, that one. And as you can see on the main crank, you can see in there, I'm just kind of trying to get it idealish. That's not bad. It has, that's a bloody hell. Look at the weights on the crank, and it has got a bit of cutting on there as well, but it looks like that's been welded up, unless that's the way it come from the factory. But the bore looks extremely good. You probably won't be able to see it. Massive ports, transfers in the bottom of that. Yeah, she's quite the machine. Anyway, I'll pull the carburetor apart and see if we can fix that up a bit. Okay, carburetor all cleaned up, stripped down and cleaned, best as I can. Looking pretty good. Cleaned all the seals up around here and all the gaskets and what have you, so I guess we'll whack it back together and see how it goes. Got a bit of a funny arrangement on this throttle though. I think that's not original somehow. Anyway, it might be easy if I put that together. It's like a little, I don't know if you can see that alright. Maybe not. It's like a little paper clip. It says bead chain on the side of it. You know, one of those little clasps. That might be the original. I can't take this system off, reed valve, because that's been slacked on there and glued by the look of it. So I thought, well, I probably don't want to break that seal. But anyway, we're going good. Crikey, she works. Leaking fuel everywhere, but it works. Turn the idle up. I don't want to dilly-dally too much because last time I tried this it was hard to start. Come on. Don't do this to me. needs a new carburetor. It's leaking out of the high jet. Something terrible, because that jet's all completely chowdered up. So, and I just can't get any adjustment out of it at all to get it to run. But anyway, it does run. Let us know what you want to do, Clive. That's if you can actually see this thing. What a blooming racket. But I'll see if I can get it going again. There you go. That takes care of the herring department. Can't hear a damn thing. Right. I'll empty the fuel out of it and put the bar and chain on and give it another go. Oh, well, there you go, Clive. Here's your saw. Yeah, we managed to get it going. But anyway, see if I can start it. It's got some carburetor issues. It actually needs a new carburetor. I've got another Tillotson, but it's not the same type. But anyway, let's see if I can get it going. I'll show you what I mean. That's right. Now, you may have noticed that the chain's not turning around. Well, the clutch has got an issue as well. Yeah, so I've pulled the clutch off it, and it needs one of the pads replacing. I'll put it all in a bag for you, and you have to start it with full throttle. But I mean, if you're going to hang it up, it's fine. I mean, it goes. The reason that is, this chain is not the right size. It's jamming in the bar. But you know, everything can be repaired, mate. We can get it. I can get it all functioning for you as a cutting saw. But we'd have to put another carby on it. As I said, I've got a Tillotson off a RA Pioneer, but it's slightly different jetting in it. Let us know what you want to do, mate. But no, she's a good saw. Still a good saw. You certainly don't see many of these things about. But anyway, I'll edit this into some sort of a coherent mess. and we'll catch you later, mate. Okay, bye.